Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my YouTube video. So, this is a different YouTube. This is gonna be different from my other videos. My other videos were about my science pace. So, this is a different pace. This is social studies pace. Yeah. So, I will be telling you what I learned in my social studies pace. So, one of the things I learned was the Renaissance. Yes, sir. The Renaissance. So, the word Renaissance means rebirth. The Renaissance was a period of about 300 years in Europe that was transitioned between medieval and modern times. The Renaissance began in Italy in the 1300s and spread throughout Europe during the 1400s and the 1500s. When the Renaissance began, the land was divided up into feudal estates, ruled by noblemen. The majority of people were serfs. The Roman Catholic Church was very powerful and ruled the intellectual life of the people. By the end of the Renaissance, the feudal lords had lost much power, and the Roman Catholic Church was feeling the first repercussions of the Protestant Reformation. The name Renaissance is also associated with humanism. Humanism is a philosophy which has man as the center of all things. Now, this philosophy is opposite to what the Bible says concerning man and his role in the universe. The Bible teaches that God is the creator of the universe, including man. Along with the humanism of the Renaissance came a spirit of individualism. This was quite different from medieval idea that people were part of a group or class. The individual person was thought of only in relation to his place within his society. The Renaissance, on the other hand, stressed individualism. The individual person's worth was more important than the class into which he was born. People began to judge others on basis of merit rather than their class, to stress their own accomplishments. Another basic feature of the Renaissance was widespread interest in the classics. The classics are considered by the humanists to be the literature of ancient Greece and Rome. Most of the literature studied during the Renaissance was from non-religious writers. The Greek and Roman writers were mainly interested in what man was able to achieve by himself. These writers made man the center of all things. The father of humanism was Petrarch. Petrarch, that's a weird name. Petrarch, it's spelled Petrarch. Petrarch. He was able to cause men to love the classics of the Greeks and Romans. He personally found many lost works of Livy and Cicero in the medieval monasteries. He wrote in Latin and produced great Italian poetry. In fact, his poetry in the Italian language is very important in the history of world literature. Another important achievement of the Petrarch was his love of manuscripts. He inspired men to search for manuscripts throughout Europe. Petrarch influenced his friend Boccaccio to study the classics and write books in Latin. Boccaccio's most famous book was the Decameron. The Decameron is a collection of short stories about Italian life during the early Renaissance. So, the Decameron is a collection of short stories about Italian life during the early Renaissance. So that's all I'll be telling you guys about for this video. I'll be telling you guys more about it in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoy your day. God bless you, and see you in my next video. Bye.